Welcome back for another USA Guts podcast. I am Will Walden.
And I'm Ryan Scott.
And today we're going to be reviewing the 2023
US National Championship. Oh, dang it. We almost had it.
So it's 2024 right now. We've had a long delay since our last recording. But yeah, I thought we owed it to Bop to complete this.
Yep.
And then it would be nice to follow up and complete the 2023 USGO series.
Yep, that's on the docket.
Without further ado, let's get into the 2023 US Nationals GUTS Championship. So here's finals game 3. I think we've already completed game 1 and 2. They're on our USA Guts podcast. I'm going to start it off here. 0-0. You know what?
So I believe Bop won the first game. Wolfpack won the second game. Or was it opposite?
I don't remember. Just go watch our channel.
Go watch. Watch, find out.
Will Blau with the
Either way,
shot.
this is game 3. Will Blau with the hat swag.
Yep. Will Blau throws a righty two-finger, and he has to throw it within their reach.
Shot well.
Great spot.
Yeah, that was clearly within their reach.
Yep.
I think Tanner touched that.
I don't know who that is on the end. It might be Noah on the end.
Noah?
But yeah, so Wolfpack coming back. Great shot. Oh, Derek just couldn't quite get it in the backfield.
You don't usually see Derek miss those ones. I feel like he could have dove harder.
I mean, if he laid out, he probably would have had it.
This
All
is
right,
also kind of eerie, similar to the finals, except just of 2024. Just replace Bop with your team. Slip disc.
Yep, we had Derek on that team as well. El Nettle with a brilliant forehand, hitting the end, getting Mike Mullet, who is an absolute legend. The dude is basically like Bigfoot and a mermaid put together. And Bop is wondering if that his lefty thumber was vertical, straight up and down. And it looks like they did call it vertical. So we got Will Blau coming back, and they're smashing Mike Mullet again up top.
Another point for Bop. Quick recap on the scoring. So if you throw a disc that is vertical, where it's straight up and down,
Yep.
that is actually a point for the defense. You have to throw a flat. It has to be upside right.
It can't be 90 degrees vertical. It has to be 89.9 or lower.
That one was
And now they're
close.
questioning that one again.
So you see that one turned a bit there.
Yep. And it looks like they're celebrating a good shot.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one of the hairiest things about Guts is there's a lot of gray area, and vertical is one of them. Derek with a nice lefty backhand. The thing about Derek's shot is he reaches all the way back, and the dude gets so much spin on his disc that it really does hurt to put a hand on. You know.
Cam has a similar style where he reaches
Absolutely.
way back there. He's back in.
Yep. And Carter does not care for it.
Discard that disc.
That was a great catch by dude. Carter, he's sneaky good at defense. A lot of people, laud him for his offense, but another lefty thumb.
Wow. That was
That had nice movement.
A lot of movement.
Down low. Great spot. Cam could not handle it.
I
I
feel
don't know if Cam should be the target. I mean, Carter can hit anywhere he wants, so.
We've had a whole year now and to pass since this tournament, and I don't know.
Great.
Last year, I mean, I think Carter was like the MVP of 2023. To be honest,
Yeah,
like
definitely.
stellar offense, stellar defense.
Great
I
defense
think
there
they
by
Bop
Wolfpack.
won like every tournament except for USGO, right?
Yep.
And
Shout out to Luke Lottinen.
this year, I think Carter's arm has been hurting a little bit.
Yeah, he hurt it at the IFT this year, and I think he's still kind of,
let it
babying it
recover.
just a little bit. Great defense by Bop there. Derek with the catch.
Looks like there's a question on the play.
They question whether it was 2. I'd have to rewind it to figure it out. It
wrote me
looks
into
like Dan
this.
Gannon's calling it a good defense. Dan Gannon, the legend, acting as a Wolfpack's observer down there on the line, which typically happens. But it looks like Noah and his team are very convinced, and so they're wondering whether or not they should bring in the observers or not. Will, what is the job of an observer?
The observers are like, hopefully, Guts is a spirit of the game, like gentleman's call type of game where both teams try to call it fair and honestly, but a lot of times you have a difference of opinion between the offense and the defense, and in that case, like in practices, typically you just call a rethrow in that encounter, but in tournaments, like especially in the finals, it's great to have observers.
Third party.
You call them in, see what they saw, and their only job is to call it as they see it in a fair manner.
Yep. And so, by the way, they called that a good catch, and they threw back and scored on Noah here, who's throwing his righty thumber.
Great
spot.
Put it right in Al's box.
Noah's hype. He's hype.
Too. Al made it rain, make it rain symbol.
Yep.
Like.
Al Nettle. He's been playing great in 2024. Ooh, definitely had to figure out where his line was. That's the thing about Guts playing on natural grass like this is the lines disappear, and the only way you can even see it is basically you have to put a hat and a glove down and just try to. Ooh, great catch by Keaton. Great pop, great catch. But yeah, it gets hairy, so you definitely have to watch your line. And Bop does a great job of that, and so did Wolfpack this year. And that's one of those things that, like, that's part of the gentlemanly, part of our sport is you make your own calls, even if they're against you.
It's like Cam Bergen
Yep.
to throw with the backhand. Who do you think he's aiming at right here, Derek? Looks like he's aiming outside. And
yep, it looks like they're going Steve-O, Derek, 1-2.
Wild
option.
play. They couldn't quite wrangle it there.
So, all right, yep, so it hit Steve-O. Steve-O with the righty thumber.
Yeah, Steve and Carter have arguably probably the best thumbers in the game. And you're about to see.
About to see why.
About to see why.
Then that's all that matters.
So the thing that I like about the Guts run-ups. Oh, Tanner didn't think much of that thumber either. So, but the one of the things that I love about Guts is, and it's a lot like baseball, where everybody has their own kind of great second hand by Will Blau there. Everybody has their own distinct kind of run-up.
Yeah.
Or like in baseball, everybody has their own kind of bat jiggle, or they do whatever they got to do to get themselves into the rhythm. Like you just watched Will there, he flips it up, catches it, and right in motion, he makes the throw right off of there. Bam. What a spot.
Yeah, and Guts shares some similarities with other sports. I always think of bowling a little bit, but it's just because your mechanics and your form are have to be repeatable if you want to be
very consistent
thrower. Braden here has a very unique throw. He always tips the disc over. He kind of has this locomotion feel to his run.
Yeah. He's getting the arms into his rhythm. Classic Braden style, lining up very first on the line. Yep. Sticking his arm out. Showing them that they're ready. Will Blau, just a freaking rocket up top.
That's one of the things about throwing two fingers. I feel like it's one of the best shots if you're trying to be accurate.
Oh, yeah.
Derek kind of leaned late there.
I would agree. When you jump out there like that, it's hard to not call it good. unless it's so far wide. And that's like, so you see the cones on the ground.
Okay.
Show me the instant replay. All
Oh,
right, here
we
we
got
go.
an instant replay.
Nice.
Okay.
Here we
Okay.
go. Ooh, that might have been out. That might have been out.
Like, what if he crosses? He leans over.
I thought the disc was
After it
wide
crosses the
of his reach out.
So what if it crosses the line? It's wide, but then he continues leaning over.
It's when
when
the
it crosses
disc
the
goes over.
Okay.
It's the same thing with like a late hand. When the disc goes over, if your hand is, by your head instead of straight up and down, that's a late hand. Because when the disc crossed the line.
Okay. So that was probably wide.
Right.
From the camera's angle.
So we got Brownie and
Donnie.
Donnie.
They were the observers this year in 2024 too.
Nice.
It's funny.
Respectable people. I mean, Brownie's questionable.
They're using the frisbees to block their lips so people can't see or hear what they're saying.
I love that Brownie does that. Guys, nobody can hear you. What was the call?
Looks like it was a
It was a good shot.
good shot.
Well,
You know,
okay.
hindsight's 2020.
Show me the instant replay,
We
they
got
say.
instant replay.
From what we saw, it looked wide, or me personally, but Wolfpack's going to go ahead and D that up.
And they don't have the advantage of having instant replay and cameras.
That's
and-
true.
Good pop.
Nice catch
That
by
was a
Al.
solid up
That is a
catch.
textbook
Yeah.
up
when
catch.
When you're catching anything, you should always be catching up. That way, if you don't get a clean catch on it, it pops up and you can keep going.
Yep.
If you try to catch it down, it's just
That's bad. That's not
straight
good.
down.
Second balk of the day for...
Yeah, I think it's because you said the word
For
bad
Al.
right when he was about to throw.
Oh, yeah.
Threw him
Oops.
off.
My bad, Al. Forgive me.
Nine 9-6, Bop with the throw.
Flipper, and that is
Flipper.
short. Did not reach the line.
Looks like he tried to line up on like 4 and pull it over to 1,
Yeah.
which
That's a hard thing to
it
do with a
increases your
flipper.
odds of dumping for sure. Like you got to adjust your mechanics a little bit.
Yep.
And anytime you have to adjust your form, like that kind of sets you up for a more percentage of failure, I would say.
Yeah, unless you've been doing it for a long time, that's a rough thing to do. Great defense there by Bop. Off the free shot from Tanner. Lefty thumb, boom, point.
It's Cam right in the gap.
Automatic. Shout out to Bo and
Bo.
Brian. They'll be going to Australia.
Bo's got a really cool name, I would say.
It's all right.
It's not
Yeah.
spelled right, but JKLO.
JKOL. Nice pop by Steve-O and Al Bear. Homeboy's got legs.
You don't want to see Al in the backfield because he'll go get it.
Oh, dude, he gives zero cares in the world.
Is that like 2022 finals where he dove and like got cut on his stomach or something?
Yeah.
He's like bleeding, kept diving.
Great catch there by Cam. So Wolfpack needs to start converting these catches into points. And that Bop defense is just playing at a different level right
That's
now.
finals defense.
It is finals defense.
Another bop. I kind of like it when people go pop when people do that. Oh,
That's another questionable one.
we get another replay.
I thought Braden did a pretty good job of staying there.
Dad?
Will is very convinced. And it looks like they're calling it a good shot then.
All right.
Braden with his
Signature approach.
boom.
Crosses
Derek.
right over, but
Derek has
crosses
seen that
Derek
shot
over, but he's
a
not
lot.
phased. Yeah.
Yeah.
We practiced together.
Yep.
Can't all be number one.
Oh.
Pinball. Tanner comes up with it.
So there is a question there whether there was two on Mullet off the leg. but I think it was clean. And they ended up calling it clean. So they got Tanner throwing. The question is, who are they going to shoot at? Because every person that they're going at is just dinging them hard. So should you go after the person that you can catch or the person that you can score on? Because at this point, they need points, right? And so that's one of those things that you just have to think about. Like, we need points. Who do we shoot? Apparently not Steve-O, because he's dinging them hard. And now they're probably their top thrower in Will is coming back at him.
Will lines him up. Throws the two-finger.
Boom.
Right to Tanner. Tanner's seeing a lot of two-fingers, and it's his primary shot. I feel like if somebody throws your primary shot at you, you have a higher percentage chance
Right.
of catching it. Like anytime somebody tries to throw the slider or a flipper at me, I'm like, come on, I got
Come
this.
on, bro. Yeah. I see forehands really, really well. But I think you can see forehands real well anyways because you can see the Frisbee the entire way. Versus like a turnaround backhand or something like that. Like anything sidearm, I feel like it should be easier to catch. Just because you can see it the entire way. Versus a backhand that can get hidden by, your body. Great spot by Carter. Oop.
They call for foul there.
I don't think they called football. I think he was giving him a warning. Or maybe it was a football. Yeah, it was a football.
There we go.
Great sportsmanship there by Bop. Something you love to see. So now they're giving their free shot to Noah. Probably because he's accurate and he can hit great spots.
He's got that thumb up.
That
It
thumb
was
up.
a good choice. I mean, he scored.
So they're going after Al.
That seemed like a particularly tasty thumber there. Had
Mhm.
some movement, some action. It was
Definitely.
fast. Outside man, outside hand. Great pop.
And I think Tanner was thinking about passing it, and then he might have mishit it, and he was just like, I'm just going to catch
I
it.
think Tanner was thinking about tacos.
It's very possible. That was a great up there by Mike Mullet.
Oh, this is the seagull incident.
Seagull incident.
I'll tell you about it another time.
Oh! There's Al not giving any cares in the world. Almost hit a little puppy.
Shake it off, dog.
Shake it up. Okay. So here comes Albert. That is
Ooh.
very vertical.
I don't know.
It looked vertical.
I don't know.
From
He might have kind
it was kind of waffling. So I could see why Bop might call it good. But from this angle, I can't tell what happened. It looked like... Can we rewind that? And now we got Noah coming back. And Al just absolutely decimating that Frisbee.
That was a great catch. Very solid.
Yeah. Especially, when you have a close call like that, and then you get that bag right afterwards. And then you do that. Dude,
Ace in the gap.
he is on cloud 9 for sure. For sure. Great spot by Al.
That's some finals level offense right there.
Absolutely.
Putting it up in the gap, up top.
I mean,
Not in
it's
the bag
bordering
zone.
on dumping, but hey, all the best shots are,
So that is the end of the second switch. We are now entering our third switch here. And a switch is every 11 points total. So
Cumulative,
they
yes.
switch at 11 points total combined, 22, then 33, 44. So they're at 22 right now. If you know how to math.
I know how to math sometimes, unless I'm playing, and then I'm just like, what? Huh?
I don't.
Do we
I
switch
just,
yet?
I just had to write it all down before this.
All right, here comes Mullet.
Mullet lefty
Woo!
thumber. Looks like it
That
tipped up.
was...
Vertical a little bit there.
It looked very vertical. Bop is questioning. And it looks like...
They're asking the team. Looks like they saw it vertical as well.
Yeah. Great call by Wolfpack.
Point to Bop. Now because it was a dump, because it was vertical, Bop can choose who throws back. And it's going to be
Willie.
With
Slick Willie.
another up top quadrant throw.
So the hit Cam. I don't know if like they're shooting Cam on purpose, but man, he is throwing a lot this game. More than I would like. And then a great spot. And oof.
Error in the outfield.
Error from Will.
Yeah, that disc must have had a lot of spin on it, and Will just didn't pinch in time, causing it to spin out onto the ground. And Cam hit that outside man on the. He hit spot number 5 with a righty backhand on the outside. That's a tough spot.
Yeah. For a backhand, for sure.
Yeah.
And Al just going ham on him.
Once again, up top. Like, they are hitting their guy and they're hitting them up top. That's some finals level offense right there.
Absolutely.
That's what you got to do.
So here comes Noah coming back and ooh, just absolutely painting the corners.
Looked like the box to me.
Yeah, that looked like a great shot.
Looks like they're gonna deliberate about it. Talk about it.
So Bop is pretty convinced that it was wide. Nope.
All right. Good call.
It looks like the man in the backfield called it good. So 16-11, Wolfpack is down. They need to start playing some defense and then converting those defensive chances into offensive, scores. And
that'll help. Wolfpack.
Something that will help them. So now they they were down 5. Now they have a chance to be down 3.
Once again, that shot was not within their reach, so that's considered a dump. And Wolfpack chose Noah to throw. That thumber has been effective.
So Noah, you'd think great pop, great defense. Noah did not put that in the best of spots that time.
It was still in the upper quadrant. It was like
It
above
was
their
in
head.
the upper quadrant, but the upper quadrant doesn't mean anything to Carter.
What a spot. Just under his hand, outside.
Absolutely wonderful shot.
Things that I've come to expect from Will Blau's offense.
Yes.
That's why whenever we play against him, I'm like, stay home, make you throw anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. So here comes Braden with his patented staker. Patented run-up. Staker, a lot of people throw. But
shows them the flip. It's like he shows them the mechanics of what his disc is
Yeah.
going to do when he throws it. Oh.
Great shot.
He didn't foreshadow that dip, though. God damn.
Get some Fritos. So here comes Carter. Hits his man on the end, and great catch by Braden. in the
Great pop
backfield.
by Noah.
It's something you have to do as a championship team is you have to make those catches in the backfield.
Yeah, make that movement off the line. Get out there, get that disc, and
Yeah, if you're not catching at least 4 out of 5 pop-up shots in the backfield that are like that far back, it's going to be a rough day for you.
Al with the bag,
Especially in the finals.
showing it to him.
Al with a flat ball, throwing them off.
Down low box.
When you hit up top 5 times in a row and then you throw it at their ankles, it's going to throw you off. So here comes Cam with his backhand. Great spot.
Cam with a great spot. Caught by Luke Lawton, and unfortunately not playing for anyone right now. So that is a point for Wolfpack.
So they got 4 points. 4-point difference here. Wolfpack's got to play some defense and then get some scores. And Carter that's probably a shot of the day.
That was a wicked throw. Lines up on 5, throws it over to 2.
Because typically who
1-2
he
gap.
lines up on, it's in that 1-2 person gap, and he just flips it over to,
And now
2
it's
guys.
like slicing over
He doesn't
with
do
a
that.
hard angle when you
Yeah.
cross over that far. That was a great shot.
So now we got Tanner coming back. Great. Oh,
Some great bobbles, clean.
Al's calling it clean.
Couple chest bops there by Bop.
Shout out to Bop for the bops.
Chest bops.
So here comes Will. He's been just killing it all day.
Great spot up
And
top.
keeps-
On his dance.
keeps with it. Well, as excited. I mean, when you're up 6 points, game point in the game 3 of the finals,
Yeah.
he can smell it.
I remember what that felt like. Tanner, great shot
Tanner.
outside.
Doing what he has to do, hitting the outside man. Great shot.
2015. Wolfpack's got to put up a wall here. Little butt bops.
Some words of encouragement. And Mullet doing Mullet things. That could have been vertical
Mullet
too.
clutch catch.
It's a good thing Mullet bagged that.
At any
because
point now scores.
they might
It
have
wins
called
for
that
Bob.
vertical. Very
And
questionable.
maybe should have let it go and just call it vert.
I mean,
Who's going to let a disc go by them? He's like,
Nobody,
yeah, go
but-
ahead. Yeah.
if it happened. And then
Oh.
wonderful spot by Mullet.
That brings it to a 4-point game.
Mullet's on my bucket list to play with. One day. He plays once every 4 years. That's why I call him like he's like a Bigfoot, you know.
Steven
Rare sightings.
Dudenis for a game-winning throw. Can he close it?
Great pop.
Popped off front.
Oh,
Error out front, and
It
that's
just-
the game. Bop wins the 2023 US Nationals GUTS Frisbee Championship.
that was a great win by Shuttlebop.
And congratulations to Wolfpack on their second place finish. I think Wolfpack like consistently places in Marquette. Maybe it's because they're hometown.
It helps when they have Cam on their team.
Congratulations, Bop. I think that's their third win in a row in 2023,
Yep.
right?
Yep, they won Wisconsin, they won the IFT, and now they got their very first natties. Yeah, so they got their first IFT and their first nationals, same year.
Awesome.
Shout out to all those guys. You know, going through the hug line. Some are, you know, when you're winning, when you won, you're consoling. When you lost, you're congratulating. And kind of consoling yourself, too.
Yeah, and like I feel like most of these guys, like there's something there. Like everybody wants everybody to play well. They
Yeah.
want to see them. They support each other. But then if you're in the position where you have to face each other in the finals, obviously you're both betting to win.
Yeah.
And like the fact that you can hug each other after the game, after one team goes home,
Yeah.
I think that's really powerful, and it speaks to the GUTS community. Like
Yeah.
just
Guts community, I feel, is number one. I've never been a part of something that is where like everybody does everybody get along? No. But I mean, when you have, you know, 150 people that are playing this sport, it's just, you know, that's not going to happen all the time. And
Sure.
But the fact that, you know, at the end of the day after the game you can handshake or hug everybody and not feel bad, I feel is a testament to, you know, the community we have. And I think, you know, the more people that you engage with at tournaments, the better. You know, if there's a new team, go up to them, say what's up. You know, if you see somebody that is, you know, maybe they've been to a couple of tournaments, go over, start talking to them, give them a beer, go over there, you just chat them up a little bit. That's all you have to do.
All right. Well, stay tuned, and congratulations once again to Bop for winning the 2023 U.S. Nationals. Will Walden, Ryan Scott, we'll see you at the next podcast.
Lippies Chin Grease.
Catch you later.